because it's a very fresh red buff. And Olaf, if he shows up, I'll try to find him. But anyway, here's what I said last game. You get this red pulsating ring because she has red buff. Well, we can see that. She has the runes floating around her. And if you're... Yeah, if you can't see that, you probably shouldn't be playing this game anyway. But they always do this excessive thing as... Yeah, like here. He has this thing on the bottom and... Yeah, I have no idea why that is. It's probably because of Janna or... I don't know. I don't know why they need it. I mean, this is a nice clean character. For now. I mean, don't get me started when she does attacks or something like that, because there's some crazy animations going on and you cannot shut them off. You can shut them off partly, but not all of them. And I'd like to shut off all of them. Here you can see he has blue buff and a really big blue circle around him. Who cares? So big fight here. Well, 2 versus 2 fight. It's not really big. They thought it was a 2 versus 1, but then LeBlanc came in. And LeBlanc finally gets killed. And then here, Olaf already lost his red buff by now. And Imaqtpie actually getting out. It seems that way. So Janna trying to slow the Olaf, and Imaqtpie actually getting out. So I guess a 2-for-1 exchange, something like that. And it's 6-10, which is a lot better than 2-7 what they had in the beginning. Well, it seems like it's only 1 kill difference, but well, the percentage between the two is a lot different, of course. So the Corki going mid, because there's minions at mid. Yeah, I'm guessing he was pushing here and almost got this guy, but not exactly. So Corki has to go back a lot this game. And that means he's going to lose a lot of experience, which he could otherwise have gotten. Normally he can get a lot more experience by staying in lane, but he doesn't want to push the lane, so he's choosing to go back to get more mana, I guess, or more health, or whatever he was getting. Maybe shop. He does have a BF sword now, which is very good. Dragon is up again. And with Dragon up, they should probably go for Dragon. So with the Oracle on Janna, there's really no reason for them to put up the ward there. Especially if it's not a pink ward. With a pink ward they can at least see if the enemy team has warded it. Which in this case they didn't. But with the green ward, really doesn't make sense at all. Because they're just going to remove it and then they don't know anything anymore, and they just lost 100 gold. 75 for the ward and 25 because, well, you get 25 gold if you kill awards. So blue buff is going to go to Meltar here. The ward has been cleared, so yeah, they have no vision. And dragon is going to be an easy kill for Team Green. That means 2 dragons for them, 0 for the opponents, and every dragon is about the same amount of gold as 3 champion kills. Yeah, it's 960 gold, and champion kills are about 300 on average. A little bit less, but anyway. So red buff is going to go to Corki, of course, and we see an engagement because the enemy knew they were going to go for this red buff. And it's going to be a 3-for-1 for the opponents. Or is Mundo actually going to get out of this? He's actually going to escape. No. So a 3-for-1. They did get Shen, but well, Shen isn't very vital to the team except for his ultimate. So now they can do whatever. They can push mid lane, they can push bottom lane, they can... Well, they cannot get Dragon, because Dragon has already been done. And they can get Baron, but well, not anymore, because now everyone is up again. 1-6 Mundo, not very good. It's mainly because of his start. He had a very difficult lane. And because of that, he's under-leveled now. Well, especially in gold, of course. But he's 14, and which is quite good in his team, apparently. But the LeBlanc is only 15, so he's not really under-leveled in levels. But he has a lot of creep kills. Oh, creeps and minions is mainly the same thing. I use them. I try to say minions because in this game they're called minions. But so I'll start attempting to steal the Baron here, not succeeding and getting killed for it. But it's worth it. I mean, getting well, stealing a Baron is worth a lot of gold and experience, especially since, well, you're stealing it, so the enemy normally would have gotten it. And that means that you're going to get, I think, 300 gold per person, so that's 1500 gold, plus a huge amount of experience, plus the buff that goes along with it. So in my opinion, that's the really only thing you can do to get back in this game. So if you're behind, the only thing you can do is to go for Baron. And I've never seen a comeback without at least one Baron being stolen by the enemy team. Or by the losing team. Well, not so much stolen, I mean you can sneak it and you can kill it yourself. But you cannot win a fight when you're behind, so you have to do it when the other team is doing something else. So if the other team is doing Dragon, then you can go do Baron, and if you're behind and everyone gets the Baron buff and the gold and the experience, you still have a chance. Well, a small chance, but a chance. And I think this game would be a lot more fun if there was some more tactical choices involved. So for example, if you kill a turret, your opponents get gold, not you, but your opponents get gold. So that way if you kill a turret, you actually give your opponents an advantage instead of yourself. And that would make for much more interesting choices. I think the laning phase would be longer, and the amount of ganks would be higher because, well, killing turrets is not profitable anymore, so you're only going to do that when you can actually push a lane. So we'll see top lane. Don't know exactly if there's someone here, but There's definitely two people in lane. And I'm going to try to get this turret, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. But things like giving your opponents gold or experience or whatever, well, experience would be stupid, but giving your opponents gold because you kill one of their turrets would make this game a lot more interesting, and yeah, would require some more advanced strategies than now, when you can just kill whatever. Oh, that was stupid of Janna. Janna wanted to kill the wards when 5 people were chasing her. That's not what you do. Normally you go back. And normally we see these things from Rambo. Rambo is one of the very common players in these high ELO games, but he always plays badly, and he normally plays Mundo. But yeah, Rambo normally does what his name says, which is running in single, well, 1 versus 3 or something like that, and then trying to kill everyone, just like Rambo would do. So he does have a suitable name. Oh, by the way, Imaqtpie at the moment is around between 18 and 1900 ELO, just so you know what kind of level this is. At the moment is 1869. So he's pretty high ELO. He's not the top, but I think he's number somewhere in the, I don't know, I'll look it up. I don't know if I can actually do that. He's around 550 at the moment. Hey viewers, I'm sorry, but my recording equipment decided that there was not enough disk space left to actually continue here. So I'm going to make some more disk space, or well, free up some more disk space, and then we'll continue. So I'll see you in a bit. Hey viewers, we're back, and we had some technical difficulties because I forgot to check pre-game whether I had enough hard disk space. So my recording just stopped at, well, I think it's 31:25, and I'm going to have to redo this, but it's not the first time. I actually redid this 4 times already, so this is the 5th time. But Fraps doesn't actually work when you fast forward, so there's a fast forward button here, and you cannot actually use it to fast forward if you want to Fraps the game. So I used Cam Studio instead, and that doesn't actually work either, because you just get a black screen. And all in all, I had to run the game completely again, so all 30 minutes of it, and we're back here. So now hopefully this one will turn out okay. Anyway, we see them taking another dragon. I think that's dragon 2 now, I'm not sure, 2 or 3. I cannot actually remember. And they had 1 Baron with which they did nothing, because the Baron buff gives you significant AP and health bonuses, so you should be able to do quite a lot with it, and they did nothing with it. But they did get the XP, they did get the gold, so all in all, still a good one. And as you can see, they are all level 16 and 17, and the enemies are 15 and 16, so they actually outlevel their opponents, which is great. But they also have more creep kills than the opponent, on average. I mean, Janna, obviously, she doesn't have anything,